was named after a Renaissance artist most known for his sculptures. Yes, the other ones could sculpt too, but one of them was most renowned for his sculptures. Who was it? Be the first to answer correctly, get pinned to the top. This one is requested by me. Like the trivia question alluded to, it's pizza. I love pizza so much. I'd give up a lot for a good slice of pizza. Let's read about it. Pizza is a dish of Italian origin consisting of a usually round, flat base of leavened wheat-based dough topped with tomatoes, cheese, and often various other ingredients such as anchovies, mushrooms, olives, onions, pineapple, meat, etc., which is then baked at a high temperature, traditionally in a wood-fired oven. A small pizza is sometimes called a pizzetta. A person who makes pizza is known as a pizzaiolo. In Italy, pizza served in formal settings, such as at a restaurant, is presented unsliced and is eaten with the use of a knife and fork. In casual settings, however, it is cut into wedges to be eaten while held in the hand. The term pizza was first recorded in the 10th century in a Latin manuscript from the southern Italian town of Gaeta in Lazio on the border with Campania. Modern pizza was invented in Naples, and the dish and its variants have since become popular in many countries. It has become one of the most popular foods in the world and a common fast food item in Europe, North America, and Australasia, available at pizzerias, restaurants specializing in pizza, restaurants offering Mediterranean cuisine via pizza delivery, and as street food. Various food companies sell ready-baked pizzas, which may be frozen in grocery stores to be reheated in a home oven. In 2017, the world pizza market was at $128 billion, and in the US it was $44 billion spread over 76,000 pizzerias. Overall, 13% of the U.S. population aged 2 years and over consumed pizza on any given day. The Associazione Verace Pizza Napoletana, True Neapolitan Pizza Association, is a non-profit organization founded in 1984 with headquarters in Naples that aims to promote traditional Neapolitan pizza. In 2009, upon Italy's request, Neapolitan pizza was registered with the European Union as a traditional specialty guaranteed dish, and in 2017, the art of its making was included in UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage. The etymology. The word pizza first appeared in a Latin text from the town of Gaeta, then still part of the Byzantine Empire, in 997 AD. The text states that a tenant of a certain property is to give the bishop of Gaeta duodecim pizzae, 12 pizzas every Christmas day and another 12 every Easter Sunday. Suggested etymologies include Byzantine Greek and late Latin pitta, modern Greek pitta, bread, and the Apulia and Calabrian, then Byzantine Italy pita, a round flat bread baked in the oven at high temperature, sometimes with toppings. The word pitta can in turn be traced to either ancient Greek fermented pastry, which in Latin became picta, or ancient Greek pisa, pitch, or petea, bran. The etymological dictionary of the Italian language explains it as coming from dialectal pinza, clamp, as in modern Italian pinze, pliers, pinchers, tongs, forceps. Their origin is from Latin pincere, to pound, stamp. The Lombardic word bizo or pizzo, meaning mouthful, related to the English words bit and bite, which was brought to Italy in the middle of the 6th century AD by the invading Lombards. The shift B to P could be explained by the High German consonant shift, and it has been noted in this connection that in German the word Imbiss means snack. The history. Foods similar to pizza have been made since the Neolithic age. Records of people adding other ingredients to bread to make it more flavorful can be found throughout ancient history. In the 6th century BC, the Persian soldiers of the Achaemenid Empire during the rule of Darius the Greek baked flatbreads with cheese and dates on top of their battle shields, and the ancient Greeks supplemented their bread with oils, herbs, and cheese. An early reference to a pizza-like food occurs in the Aeneid when Celaeno, queen of the Harpies, foretells that the Trojans would not find peace until they are forced by hunger to eat their tables. In Book 7, Aeneas and his men are served a meal that includes round cakes, like pita bread, topped with cooked vegetables. When they eat the bread, they realize that these are the tables prophesied by Celaeno. The first mention of the word pizza comes from a notarial document written in Latin and dating to May 997 AD from Gaeta, demanding a payment of 12 pizzas, a pork shoulder, and a pork kidney on Christmas Day, and 12 pizzas and a couple of chickens on Easter Day. Modern pizza evolved from similar flatbread dishes in Naples, Italy, in the 18th or early 19th century. Prior to that time, flatbread was often topped with ingredients such as garlic, salt, lard, and cheese. It is uncertain when tomatoes were first added, and there are many conflicting claims. Until about 1830, pizza was sold from open-air stands and out of pizza bakeries. A popular contemporary legend holds that the archetypal pizza, Pizza Margherita, was invented in 1889 when the royal palace of Capodimonte commissioned the Neapolitan pizzaiolo, pizza maker Raffaele Esposito, to create a pizza in honor of the visiting Queen Margherita. Of the 3 different pizzas he created, the Queen strongly preferred a pizza swathed in the colors of the Italian flag: red, tomato, green, basil, and white mozzarella. Supposedly, this kind of pizza was then named after the Queen, although later research cast doubt on this legend. An official letter of recognition from the Queen's head of service remains on display in Esposito's shop, now called the Pizzeria Brandi. Pizza was brought to the United States by Italian immigrants in the late 19th century and first appeared in areas where they concentrated. The country's first pizzeria, Lombardi's, opened in New York City in 1905. Following World War II, veterans returning from the Italian campaign who were introduced to Italy's native cuisine proved a ready market for pizza in particular. The preparation. Pizza is sold fresh or frozen and whole or in portion-size slices. Methods have been developed to overcome challenges such as preventing the sauce from combining with the dough and producing a crust that can be frozen and reheated without becoming rigid. There are frozen pizzas with raw ingredients and self-rising crusts. Another form of pizza is available from take-and-bake pizzerias. This pizza is assembled in the store, then sold unbaked to customers to bake in their own ovens. Some grocery stores sell fresh dough along with the sauce and basic ingredients to assemble at home before baking in an oven. And we have some pictures of of pizza dough being kneaded before being left undisturbed and allowed time to proof. Traditional pizza dough being tossed if you're watching this. An example of an unbaked Neapolitan pizza on a metal peel ready for the oven. Let's talk about the baking process. In restaurants, pizza can be baked in an oven with fire bricks above the heat source, an electric deck oven, a conveyor belt oven, or in a traditional style in a wood or coal fire brick oven. The pie is slid into the oven on a long paddle called a peel and baked directly on hot bricks. A screen, a round metal grate, typically aluminum, or whatever the oven surface is. Prior to use, a peel is typically sprinkled with cornmeal to allow the pizza to easily slide on and off of it. When made at home, a pizza can be baked on a pizza stone in a regular oven to reproduce some of the heating effect of a brick oven. Cooking directly on a metal surface results in too rapid heat transfer to the crust, burning it. Some home chefs use a wood-fired pizza oven, usually installed outdoors. As in restaurants, these are often dome-shaped, as pizza ovens have been for centuries, in order to achieve even heat distribution. Another variation is grilled pizza, in which the pizza is baked directly on a barbecue grill. Greek pizza, like deep dish Chicago and Sicilian style pizza, is baked in a pan rather than directly on the bricks of the pizza oven. Most restaurants use standard and purpose-built pizza preparation tables to assemble their pizzas. Mass production of pizza by chains can be completely automated. Some more pictures if you are watching this of pizza baking in a traditional wood-fired brick oven, some being removed with a peel. Charred crust on a pizza margherita, an acceptable trait in artisanal pizza. Let's talk about the crust. The bottom of the pizza, called the crust, may vary widely according to style. Thin, as in a typical hand-tossed Neapolitan pizza, or thick, as in a deep dish Chicago style. It is traditionally plain, but may also be seasoned with garlic or herbs, or stuffed with cheese. The outer edge of the pizza is sometimes referred to as the cornicione or cornicione. Some pizza dough contains sugar to help its yeast rise and enhance browning of the crust. Dipping sauce specifically for pizza was invented by American pizza chain Papa John's Pizza in 1984 and has since been adopted by some when eating pizza, especially the crust. Let's talk cheese. Mozzarella cheese, commonly used on pizza with the buffalo mozzarella, produced in the surroundings of Naples. Other cheeses are also used, particularly Italian cheeses, including provolone, pecorino romano, ricotta, and scamorza. Less expensive processed cheeses or cheese analogs have been developed for mass market pizzas to produce desirable qualities like browning, melting, stretchiness, consistent fat and moisture content, and stable shelf life. This quest to create the ideal and economical pizza cheese has involved many studies and experiments analyzing the impact of vegetable oil manufacturing and cultural processes, denatured whey proteins, and other changes in manufacture. In 1997, it was estimated that annual production of pizza cheese was 1 million metric tons in the US and 100,000 metric tons in Europe. Yes, we are going to go through some varieties and styles. You bet I'm going to list some pizza. A great number of pizza varieties exist, defined by the choice of toppings and sometimes also crust. There are also several styles of pizza defined by their preparation method. The following lists feature only the notable ones. And if you're actually watching this, you can see each description is a artichokes comes from Italy. That's the origin. A clam pie, and its characteristic ingredients is clams from New England, introduced in the 1950s. Hawaiian pizza with pineapple, ham, or bacon. Canada, that's from Canada, 1962 origin. The aforementioned pizza margherita, tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil from Naples, Italy in the 1800s. A pizza marinara, tomato sauce, olive oil, oregano, garlic, no cheese from Naples, Italy, 1734 origin. A pizza pugliese, onions from Apulia, Italy. A pizza quattro formaggi, that's 4 kinds of cheese, mozzarella, gorgonzola, and 2 others depending on the region, from Lazio, Italy, 1700s. A pizza quattro stagioni, artichokes, mushroom, ham, and tomatoes. Origin is Italy, and a note on that is the toppings are separated by quarter, representing the cycle of the seasons. There is a seafood pizza. Contains seafood such as fish, shellfish, or squid. Subvarieties include pizza frutti di mare, no cheese, and pizza pescatore with mussels or squid. Various styles, pizza styles. A calzone, pizza folded in half turnover style. The origin of the calzone was Naples, Italy in the 1700s. You have a Chicago-style pizza baked in a pan with a high edge that holds in a thicker layer of toppings. The crust is sometimes stuffed with cheese or other ingredients. The origin is Chicago, USA, 1940s. A deep-fried pizza. The pizza is deep-fried, cooked in oil, instead of baked. That's from Scotland and Italy. A Detroit-style pizza, deep crust, baked in rectangular steel trays, originally automotive drip pans. Detroit, U.S., 1946. Grandma pizza, thin square, baked in a sheet pan reminiscent of pizzas cooked at home by Italian housewives without a pizza oven. Origin on that is Long Island, USA in the early 1900s. A Greek pizza, proofed and baked in a shallow pan. The crust is light and similar to focaccia. That's from Connecticut, USA, 1955. An Italian tomato pie, made from thick dough covered by tomato paste, a variation of Sicilian pizza, also called pizza strips when cut as in the image gravy pie, church pie, red bread, party pizza, etc. USA, early 1900s. A jumbo slice, very large slice of pizza sold as street food. New York and Washington. New York and Washington, D.C., USA, 1981 origin. New York style, a Neapolitan-derived pizza with a characteristic thin, foldable crust, obviously from New York metropolitan area and beyond the early 1900s was when it was introduced. And pizzetta, small pizza served as an hors d'oeuvre or snack. By region of origin, starting with Italy. Authentic Neapolitan pizza, pizza napoletana, is made with San Marzano tomatoes grown on the volcanic plains south of Mount Vesuvius, and mozzarella di bufala Campania, made with milk from water buffalo raised in the marshlands of Campania and Lazio. This mozzarella is protected with its own European protected designation of origin. Other traditional pizzas include pizza alla marinara, which is topped with marinara sauce and is supposedly the most ancient tomato-topped pizza. Pizza capricciosa, which is prepared with mozzarella, cheese, baked ham, mushroom, artichoke, and tomato, and pizza pugliese, prepared with tomato tomato, mozzarella, and onions. A popular variant of pizza in Italy is Sicilian pizza, locally called sfincione or sfincioni, a thick crust or deep dish pizza originating during the 17th century in Sicily. It is essentially a focaccia that is typically topped with tomato sauce and other ingredients. Until the 1860s, sfincione was the type of pizza usually consumed in Sicily, especially in the western portion of the island. Other variations of pizzas are also found in other regions of Italy. For example, pizza al pedalino or pizza al tegamino, a small-sized, thick-crust, deep-dish pizza typically served in Turin, Piedmont. The United States. The first pizzeria in the U.S. was opened in New York City, Little Italy, in 1905. Common toppings for pizza in the United States include anchovies, ground beef, chicken, ham, mushrooms, olives, onions, peppers, pepperoni, pineapple, salami, sausage, spinach, steak, and tomatoes. Distinct regional types developed in the 20th century, including Buffalo, California, Chicago, Detroit, Greek, New Haven, New York, and St. Louis styles. These regional variations include deep dish, stuffed, pockets, turnovers, rolled, and pizza on a stick, each with seemingly limitless combinations of sauce and toppings. 13% of the United States population consumes pizza on any given day, as previously stated. Pizza chains such as Domino's Pizza, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's pizzas from take-and-bake pizzerias and chilled or frozen pizzas from supermarkets make pizza readily available nationwide. Argentina, and more specifically Buenos Aires, received a massive Italian immigration at the end of the 19th century. Immigrants from Naples and Genoa opened the first pizza bars, though over time Spanish residents came to own the majority of the pizza businesses. Standard Argentine pizza has a thicker crust called media masa, half dough, than traditional Italian-style pizza and uses more cheese. In Argentina, pizza slices are often served topped with faina, a Genoese chickpea flour pancake, and accompanied by Moscato wine. The most popular variety of pizza is called mozzarella, similar to Neapolitan pizza, bread, tomato sauce, and cheese, but made with a thicker media masa crust, triple cheese, and tomato sauce, usually also with olives. It can be found in nearly every corner of the country. Buenos Aires is considered the city with the most pizza bars per person of the world. Other popular varieties include ham, tomato slices, red pepper, and longaniza. Two Argentine-originated varieties of pizza with onion are also very popular. Fugaza with cheese, a regular pizza crust topped with cheese and onions, and fugazetta with the cheese between two pizza crusts with onions on top. And we have some records. As of 2021, according to Guinness World Records, the world's largest pizza was prepared in Rome in December 2012 and measured 1,261 square meters. That's 13,570 square feet. The pizza was named Ottavia in homage to the first Roman emperor Octavian Augustus and was made with a gluten-free base. The world's longest pizza was 1,930.39 meters. That's 6,333 feet and 3.5 inches long. It was made in Fontana, California in 2017. I should just say Fontana, California, since that's how they pronounce it here. The world's most expensive commercially available pizza, recognized by Guinness World Records, costs $2,700 and was sold at Industry Kitchen US in New York, USA, as of April 24th, 2017. It is made of black squid ink dough and topped with UK white Stilton cheese, French foie gras and truffles, Osetra caviar from the Caspian Sea, Almas caviar, and 24-karat gold leaves. More expensive pizzas have been reported but are not recognized by Guinness World Records, such as the Great Britain 4200 Pizza Royale 007 at Haggis Restaurant in Glasgow, Scotland, which is topped with caviar, lobster, and 24-karat gold dust, and the US $1,000 caviar pizza made by Nino's Bellissima Pizzeria in New York City, New York. A pizza made by the restaurateur Domenico Crolla that included toppings such as sun-blush tomato sauce, Scottish smoked salmon, medallions of venison, edible gold, lobster marinated in cognac, and champagne-soaked caviar. The pizza was auctioned for a charity in 2007, raising £2,150. And of course, we have to talk about pizza and health because it's included in the article. Some pizzas mass-produced by pizza chains have been criticized as having an unhealthy balance of ingredients. Pizza can be high in salt, fat, and calories. The USDA reports an average sodium content of 5,101 milligrams per 36 centimeters, or a 14-inch pizza, in fast food chains. There are concerns about undesirable health effects. Frequent pizza eaters in Italy have been found to have a relatively low incidence of cardiovascular disease and digestive tract cancers relative to infrequent pizza eaters, although the nature of the association between pizza and such perceived benefits is unclear. Pizza consumption in Italy might only indicate adherence to traditional Mediterranean dietary patterns, which have been shown to have various health benefits. Some attribute the apparent health benefits of pizza to the lycopene content in pizza sauce, which research indicates likely plays a role in protecting against cardiovascular disease and various cancers. Some similar dishes. We have the aforementioned calzone and stromboli, are similar dishes that are often made of pizza dough folded, calzone, or rolled stromboli around a filling. Panzerotti are similar to calzones, but fried rather than baked. Farinata or cecina, a Ligurian farinata and Tuscan cecina regional dish made from chickpea flour, water, salt, and olive oil, also called socca in the Provence region of France. Often baked in a brick oven and typically weighed and sold by the slice. The Alsatian Flammkuchen tarte flambée is a thin disc of dough covered in creme fraiche, onions, and bacon. Garlic fingers is an Atlantic Canadian dish similar to a pizza in shape and size and made with similar dough. It is garnished with melted butter, garlic cheese, and sometimes bacon. The Anatolian Lamajone is a meat-topped dough round. The base is very thin, and the layer of meat often includes chopped vegetables. The Levantine Manakish and Sfia are dishes similar to pizza. Panizza is a half stick of bread topped with the usual pizza ingredients baked in an oven. The Macedonian Pastramaslija is a bread pie made from dough and meat. It is usually oval-shaped with chopped meat on top of it. The Provencal Pizzaladiere is similar to an Italian pizza with a slightly thicker crust and a topping of cooked onions, anchovies, and olives. Pizza bagel is a bagel with toppings similar to that of traditional pizzas. Pizza bread is an open-faced sandwich made of bread, tomato sauce, cheese, and various toppings. Pizza sticks are baked with pizza dough and pizza ingredients. Bread dough may also be used in their preparation, and some versions are fried. Pizza rolls are a trademarked commercial product. Okonomiyaki, a Japanese dish cooked on a hot plate, is often referred to as Japanese pizza. Zanzibar pizza is a street food served in Stone Town, Zanzibar, Tanzania. It uses a dough much thinner than pizza dough, almost like phyllo dough, filled with minced beef, onions, and an egg, similar to Moroccan pastilla. Zwiebelkuchen, a German onion tart often baked with diced bacon and caraway seeds. And we have a gallery, and I wonder if, oh, that is the end. We have see also, not although. But there's the see also, which means that's the end of it. So I'll move over here so you can see the gallery of various calzones. I'm over here now, by the way. Various pizzas, if you're looking on the screen. There's a Chicago style half calzone. Tart flambés, a vegetarian pizza, garlic fingers, hamburger pizza. Okay, who's hungry? Because I want pizza now. I could probably do a full rating on just the Domino's franchise or Pizza Hut franchise. Pepperoni, you know it, how is just straight up pepperoni pizza not included in this here long list when we went over all of the different varieties. You're telling me standard old pepperoni didn't make the cut? That is reprehensible, too strong. Listen, it's morning time. I gotta go because I don't want to wake you up with all the traffic you definitely can hear if you're wearing headphones right now. Hear that car in the background? Let's make sure you stay asleep if you're sleeping, and if you are listening to this gaming, I'm gonna leave you be so you can focus on headshot after headshot. Okay, now I'm rambling like an idiot, so I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Sleep well. Game on.